I want to answer a very common question I get from my clients and students in my courses. Should I have a blog?
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
A lot of people will give you the advice of, yeah, you should blog and blah, blah, blah. But actually, in most cases, the answer is probably no. And a lot of people who give advice on blogging don't really understand blogging or the nature of online marketing. So you don't want to have a bad or mediocre blog, but a good blog that you write regularly is almost like a job, a part-time job. It's quite time-consuming, and you have to do it for a long time. As soon as you stop, it makes your blog look like a dead blog, right? Like if you haven't blogged for a month or two, it makes your blog look like you stopped updating. It's a dead blog, and it starts to look outdated and mediocre. So it's like once you start writing, you're stuck writing. And what's the reason to have a blog in the first place? Most blog posts are typically written so that they can have long-term traffic by ranking in Google search. That's the goal of most blog posts. That's where blog posts and blogs in general become really powerful, is if they can rank for a lot of your long tail keywords. And as you've seen already in this course, there's a tremendous a variety of long tail keywords you can rank for, and the blog is perfect for that if the posts end up ranking. That's not a given, and it is going to take a lot of time. And also, as you've seen, the long tail SEO posts, they often are informational, not necessarily bringing you buying traffic. So you want to still prioritize direct sales, and you don't need to do that through a blog. But a blog can be good if you're going to make it consistent, if you're going to write consistently, and if you're going to make it really great content. That means no cheap freelance outsourcing, no mediocre quality posts. It's got to be really awesome posts. And you're going to have to write at least one post per week indefinitely. This year, next year, for a while. So really, this is not something you just jump into. This is something you really have to see. Do I want to prioritize this indefinitely? If you will, a blog can be fantastic for you. Really, it can be, because it's consistent traffic. It builds your site authority. It really helps. But it's a tremendous amount of effort and time, and that's why for most people it's probably a no. For most businesses, there are higher priority, more immediate things to take care of, and the blogs usually kind of get shoved to the side and they become dead looking blogs, and then there's no point having them. Now, here are a couple of popular alternatives today. Since readership in general is declining, things that are on the rise are watching videos or listening to podcasts. Those are easier for consumers to consume. So instead of a blog, guess what? YouTube is also a search engine. So you have to ask yourself, what if you make YouTube videos, or what if you create a podcast, and then you can do that maybe faster and more easily and get traffic that way. So those are your alternatives to blogging. Some people hate videos. Some people love that option. If it's for you, great. If it's not for you, if you like writing better, then consider giving a few hours a week to a blog post. If you don't want to do that and don't want to commit to that, then just focus on your most lucrative keywords first, and you don't need a blog for that.